Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yomi. My name is Yomi and I make college, art, and travel related videos. And for today's video, I am going to be talking about how I am way too good at goodbyes. So I don't know if you've heard the Sam Smith song, I'm way too good at goodbyes, but that's kind of the inspiration for this video because I've realized, like, over the past week, I've realized that I'm really good at saying goodbye or the lack of saying goodbye. So just a preface for this video, I am sick and I also have some strange rash allergy going on my forehead. So excuse that, I don't know what's going on, but my skin is not acting right. So yeah, so I have traveled the last 3 summers. 2 summers ago I traveled to South Korea, I studied abroad there, and then the summer after that, last summer, I was in Vanuatu and like many countries in the South Pacific, New Caledonia, Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, etc. And then this summer I was in Mexico, France, and Malta. I was in Mexico for 6 weeks, France for a week, and Malta for 3 weeks. And I've realized that I'm too good at saying goodbyes. Like after traveling so much these past few summers, I realized that I view these places as my home. After being there for a month, a few weeks, I get into routine and I start viewing these places as my home. But even though I live in the United States, I view these places as my home. These people, they treat me like their family. They'll invite me into their houses, invite me to sleep at their houses. They'll feed me, they'll cook for me, they'll be kind to me, they'll introduce me to their family members, and then I just leave and never come back. And I don't know if I'll ever go back to any of these places because traveling is very expensive and the way that I've traveled is not by my own means. So yeah, I've just realized that I'm way too good at saying goodbye or not saying goodbye because sometimes I don't even get to say goodbye. Like when I was in Mexico this summer, I was there for 6 weeks and I didn't get to say goodbye to most people because I was sick the last day that I was in Mexico. So I didn't get to say bye to most people because I was too sick and to walk around town to stop by all the houses and say goodbye. Because saying goodbye is also pretty exhausting. Like I have to walk everywhere to all of the houses to say goodbye, remember who I need to say goodbye to, remember not to forget certain people. And because when people pour their hearts into you, you feel really bad if you don't give a proper goodbye. You feel like you used that person and didn't even give them a proper farewell, or a proper goodbye. And it's the same with like Malta. Like I didn't get to say goodbye to a lot of the people that I met in Malta because I was feeling sick this past week, and especially like the last 2 days. And like the group of people that like I was around a lot in Malta, I didn't get to say goodbye to my last day. So it's kind of sad, but I also kind of realized that that's just life. You always have to say goodbye. And like it reminds me of when I was in high school. Like I said goodbye to people at graduation, and that's the last day that I saw most of the people that I went to high school with. Like I've only seen a few people that I went to high school with since graduating. And sometimes I miss those people and I realize like when I say goodbye to someone, that's probably goodbye for good. Like most of those people I'll probably never see again. Most of the people in Vanuatu, most of the people in Mexico, I may never see again. And people always ask me, when are you coming back? When are you going to visit this country again, Yomi? Like they'll always ask me that when I'm saying, and I say, I don't know. I don't know if I ever will visit. And a lot of times people will ask me this multiple times during my visit. Like the same person will ask, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And I say, hopefully soon, but I don't know. That could be 1 year from now, that could be 10 years, that could be 20 years, that could be 50 years. And when I come back in a year, when I come back in 10 years, are the same people going to be living there? Are the same people going to be alive? And it's just sad, like knowing that like you get so close to people. As it seems to me that when I travel, I get much closer to people than when I'm in the United States. Like when I'm in the United States, I'm not close with very many people. Like I don't really know their stories. Like they don't cook for me, they don't feed for me, they don't feed me, I don't stay in their houses. But when I visit other countries, like people do all of these really kind gestures to me and I get so close with them and then I just say goodbye and I never see them again. And it's something that's really sad. And just realizing that you can have so much love for someone in your heart and realize that you're never going to see that person again, that they're going to have more kids, more grandkids. They're gonna have parties, and you're not gonna be there. And it just is really sad. Like I have so many people in my WhatsApp, so many people that I have the contact information with from excuse me, from different countries around the world. And I just watch their lives unfold and realize that I'm not there, and I wish I was. But you can't have every place be your home, because let's say I'm in Mexico. I can't be in Malta at that time. If I'm in Malta, I can't be in France. If I'm in France, I can't be in Vanuatu. So either way, I'm always missing out on somebody. So I don't know. I just would like to hear your thoughts about being good at saying goodbyes, or being good at not saying goodbye, because a lot of times I don't get to say goodbye. I don't get to say goodbye to everyone. Um, yeah. So I really, really hope that I get to go to these countries again, and that I get to visit all the villages that I've been to, all the towns, all the pueblos, all the small cities, and that I get to meet the people that I meet again. And who knows? But that's pretty much it for this video. There's nothing really deep here. It's just um it's just that, like, I'm way too good at goodbyes. I would sing for you the song, but I'm like sick and I just want to cough. I'm way too good at goodbye. Yeah, I can't. I'm way too good at goodbyes. Yeah, I can't sing. My throat is dead. Um, but yeah. So does anyone have similar situations where you always feel like you're saying goodbye to people, like you're always moving, and you don't get to say your proper goodbyes? Or you get to say your proper goodbyes, but it doesn't feel sufficient? Yeah, let me know. So that's it for this video. Please don't make fun of my singing. I promise I can sing, just not today. Goodbye.